guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have a very special guest who is my husband now. Okay, so previously back then on Instagram, I asked if you guys have any questions on our wedding planning. So for today's video, we are doing a wedding planning Q&A as well as wedding related Q&A basically. So I have some questions mainly focusing on our wedding and also some questions focusing on our post-wedding life, our marriage life. So it's not really a marriage Q&A because like I asked this question back then on my Instagram like I think 2-3 months ago. So it's been long overdue and I finally have time to record this video. You haven't said a single word. Hello.
Hello.
So are you excited for today's Q&A?
Yes. Yes!
Okay, so first question. Do you and your fiancé split the wedding cost?
Yes.
Actually, we don't really like split exactly 50-50. He pays for some item, I pay for some item. I guess we kind of like split, but not exactly like 50-50, if you get what I mean. So of course, I share the cost of the wedding, he shares the cost of the wedding. We both like share the cost of the wedding. Correct?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, hope this answers your question. So for our second question, how do you plan for your wedding? For our wedding planning, I'm the one doing everything. As you can see, this person does nothing. Because I'm very particular about a lot of details for my wedding, but for Sean, he is not very particular and he is practically like okay with every single thing. That's why me being the more particular one, I'm okay with doing like majority of the planning. Yeah, so how do I plan for the wedding? Basically like 6 months before the wedding, what are the action items that needs to be done? Then 3 months before, what needs to be done? 2 months before, what needs to be done, and so on. And then like closer to the wedding, like final gown fitting. So basically, yeah, I think it's pretty easy to plan for my case. Maybe I'm born to do like wedding planning. What have you contributed to our wedding planning?
Doesn't matter, finish already.
So means you now contribute at all lah.
If you don't have me, there's no wedding, so I am the 50%.
Oh, this is such a good answer.
Yeah.
Next, what is your occupation?
Huh? It's wedding.
I don't know. I got this question. What is your occupation?
Audit.
What do you do every day?
See finances. No.
Okay, so what is your occupation?
I am an auditor from.
You don't have to say your company, later people stop you.
Oh, okay, say again. Then we do again.
What is your occupation?
I am an auditor. So what I do is to check whether the accounts of a company is what. Whether the accounts of the company is true.
Okay, yeah, that's a very good summary of his job. Okay, so for me, I'm doing product management and I manage like a few products under my company. So you can go and like Google what product management is because I feel that a lot of people actually don't have a very clear concept of what product management is. Like people know what is business development, BD, people know what is marketing. You can go and search up on product management on Google. So yeah, who pays for the wedding? Okay, I think I've answered this just now. And our wedding budget, for our wedding budget, initially our budget for everything, like everything that is tied to the wedding, of course inclusive of banquet, photographer, gowns and everything, like every nitty-gritty expenses that links to our wedding, we will consider it to be our wedding budget. So initially our budget was about 80k. That was at the beginning of the planning phase and before we confirm on like all the other like smaller vendors. But then of course I feel that because of the venue that we chose to host our banquet, the cost is slightly higher than expected. If you choose to hold a banquet in one of the higher end hotels, banquet costs or the expenses for the banquet will probably take up like easily 50-60% of your whole wedding budget. Okay, next question. Where are you staying after getting married? Okay, so thankfully both my in-laws and my parents' place there's like a room for us, and both our houses can actually accommodate either of us like staying over or even like moving in. But for now we don't have any plans to move in to like his house or my house, so we are just like doing both sides. If I miss my parents, then I will go back to my place. If Sean misses his parents, we will go back to his place. So it's kind of like a flexible arrangement. So we have about 2 more years before we receive the key for our house, so probably we'll be doing that for the next 2 years. Okay, next question. When sexy time and babies? Name one of them after me. He or she will be a genius, I promise. This question is from Aiden. So when are we having babies?
Asking me?
Yeah.
Not up to you.
Oh, okay. So I'm answering all the questions.
It's up to
Okay,
you,
basically for baby planning, we are like considering the fact that we have spent 6 years together, like of like alone time, just the two of us. We are pretty open to having like babies like immediately after the wedding. I mean, if it happens like it's God's plan. But then of course we are also okay with not having immediately. I know a lot of couples like insist that they want to like have maybe 2-3 years of marriage life before the babies come. But then for us, since we got together since I was 19 and when Sean was 21, we have spent more than enough time just like the two of us without any kids. So in that sense, we are perfectly fine with having kids now, like after 6 years of dating. Because to be honest, like marriage didn't change anything for our relationship, I would say. Right? Yeah. Okay, so next, how many kids do you and Sean want to have? This one the answer is very simple.
2,
2,
3,
3, 4,
2,
2,
2,
2, 2,
2.
2. Yeah. Preferably 2 of different gender.
Right.
Because I feel that the experience of raising a boy and girl is very different. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, next question. Where do you buy your wedding bands? Okay, come let's show our wedding bands. Can you show properly? Okay, so our wedding bands are from Cartier. I think I've included our shopping vlog when we bought the wedding bands, so I will include over here so that you guys can go and watch. Anyway, our wedding bands is the Cartier Love collection. I feel that my wedding band matches my bracelet so beautifully, so perfect choice. Next, will you consider doing photo shoot overseas after COVID? Oh, this is a very good question. We did our destination pre-wedding photo shoot before our wedding. So I mean, of course, if after like COVID we are able to travel to Europe or even like the States, I'm okay with doing another wedding photo shoot. Even if Sean is not okay, like he has no choice.
No?
Okay, it's not your head ready. Okay, next. Why do you want to settle down at such a young age? I don't think we are very young, but then I feel that most importantly, like everyone is living in their own timeline. Maybe getting married at 25 is considered young to some. It's really like up to your individual definition of what is your definition of young. Cause like in other contexts or in other countries, maybe females at 23 or 24, they are already like a parent. So I think it's really up to your own perspective. I mean, for me, I don't feel that 25 is very young. If you are sure that your partner is the one that you want to spend the rest of your life with, why not just get it over and done with, right? Okay, last question. How do you know you are the right person for each other?
Huh?
Talk louder.
Huh?
How do you know?
How do I know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why got such question one?
Okay, then why do you want to marry me?
Because I don't know. Why got a reason one? Yes.
No reason.
Then you say first lah. I say what's your reason.
I guess you will never know if the person that you marry
Isn't that what I said?
is the right he's the right person for you only through like daily life, after marriage, or even before. You should more or less know like how this person is gonna fit into your future. Like if the two of you share like a common dream or a common goal, like if the two of y'all have like the shared values, or
Like when you plan like maybe the next 5 years or the 10 years in your life, what do you see yourself doing? Then do you see your partner like being in it, doing it with you? Or do you see your partner like making your life better or making your future happier than you are now?
okay, so I guess that's the end for today's wedding Q&A. It's not really like a marriage life
That's all
Q&A.
already.
Please go and count the number of words that he has spoken ever since the start of the video. I think it's less than 100 words. Okay, anyway, so that's the end of today's Q&A. If you guys have any wedding related questions, or if you would like to see another video of us, you can let me know in the comments down below.
Remember to like, subscribe, comment, share.
Okay, bye bye! Say bye bye.
Bye bye.